So 2K did it again, guys, and we got some good news, we got some bad news, and as always, we're going to be covering everything. And by the way, let me know down below in the comments, what are you currently doing on my team? Maybe you're grinding breakouts, maybe you're going after the moment cards, maybe you're doing triple threat party. Let me know down below in the comments. Always curious to see what you guys are up to. And of course, like I mentioned earlier, we do have some good news and some bad news about basically some new rewards, the festival, and everything that 2K's been doing with P9 and LeBron James, the other players, etc. And one of the things that 2K is going to be updating is, of course, going to be the new rewards right here, which at the moment I am trying to get as many, you know, pumpkins as I possibly can for the final rewards, because we are going into the final week, right, of this event. So anything that you want to do, it's gonna be, you know, now or never, right? So this is your final chance to go after some of these exchanges, some of these players. Let me know what you guys are trying to get, because I should have some extra pumpkins right here. Yeah, I've been trying to collect every single one, because as you know, I am going after that P9 and LeBron James. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to get him, because it's very expensive, especially with the pack odds and everything, especially the odds of the pumpkins as well. But like I said, we do have some good news, and that's all the rubies I had. Oh, I thought I had more. Oh no. Okay, well, now we gotta do a lot of grinding. And now one of the good news is that, you know, good and bad actually, and let me show you right here. Bang. So 2K brought it back. They're doing the whole triple threat park streak once again. The good news is, of course, that you can get yourself an amethyst, ruby, and P9 and pumpkin. You know, and the thing is though, they kind of just like recycled the same rewards, and so it's kind of like good and bad in that sense. But there's also some other bad news that we got to cover, because if they're doing this, you know, basically what they did last week, that means that we're most likely getting the same thing for the final week of the festival, which is bad. Very bad, because that means we're not going to be getting as many pumpkins as we were hoping for, right? So they did bring this back. It's going to be basically the same thing. The only difference now is that the deluxe pack is now a chills pack instead of a regular pack. Let me know what you guys think about the event so far, because I know people take advantage of the park streaks. I mean, 5 games. You can definitely do that with the boys. We're going to definitely get that done too, just because that P9 and, you know, pumpkin's definitely going to help out both on the main account and the no money spent account. Remember, I started the no money spent series again. And then, of course, the chills, you know, actually, wait. I just realized, never mind, it is the exact same thing. I was over here under the impression that, this was a Swift pack. Bruh. I literally... Wow, okay, I knew they basically recycled the same rewards, but, like, is that supposed to be a chills pack? Wait, hold on, let me read the tweet. What? Hold on. Triple threat parks heating up again this weekend. Take another shot at racking up streaks on Sunday and load up on Chills Festival. Yeah, okay, so Ruby, Amethyst, Pink Diamond Hall of Fame, and yeah, it is a Chills Deluxe pack. Why? What? Okay, so that's also some bad news in case anybody was thinking about, you know, getting a Swift Deluxe pack, which obviously was going to be one of the players that 2K added with, of course, the Swift set. So it is going to still be Chills, which I don't understand. I mean, you know, you had some really good diamonds and amethysts in this set, so I would have preferred that, right? Like a queen would have changed my no money spent account. You know, Rocco right here would have been great if you were lucky enough to, of course, get a diamond or higher, because it's, yeah, it's just a deluxe pack. So guaranteed amethyst or higher, most likely just an amethyst, but you do have that small chance of getting, you know, a pink diamond if you're extremely lucky, and then a diamond if you're lucky, and then amethyst if you're just, you know, your average MyTeam player, right? So you got some D up in here. You know, again, really good amethyst, but unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be a chills pack, which 2K, you got to update that to a Swift pack. I don't get why they do that sometimes. Like, they'll just randomly be like, oh yeah, new rewards, but it's the exact same thing. Like, just change the pack. I don't understand it, but, you know, I guess it's because it's the Chills Festival, so they want to give you one of these players, which these amethysts, I mean, yeah, the other amethysts are definitely way better. You would want to get, like, Caruso, and then, you know, maybe James Jones. Yeah, definitely the other set way better. But if you do hit that diamond, you do have a chance of getting Dylan Harper, you know, Lively, Yao Ming, which obviously would be good. But yeah, that's going to be at 15 games, obviously. So you do have basically, you know, a guaranteed free amethyst if you do get that. Maybe a diamond, maybe a pink diamond if you're lucky. And then 20,000 MT for 20 game win streak, and then another legend badge. So yeah, it's looking like exactly the same thing. So yeah, the bad news in this part now is that it's looking like 2K is going to do the exact same thing they did last week, which is basically nothing when it comes to this festival, unless I'm wrong, which hopefully I am wrong. So right now, obviously, if you do get that Pink Diamond Pumpkin, you can still get the free diamonds available. I actually had one of my boys ask me, like, hey, Carlos, I got OG, I got Patrick Ewing, I got, you know, the Amethyst Michael Porter Jr., I ended up getting the Amethyst Zachary, what do I get now, right? And I don't know how to answer that question, because, you know, they made Pink Diamond Hakeem, you know, and LeBron James excessive for, like, the no money spent players. Obviously, if you spend money or you grind a lot, you know, you can definitely get Hakeem and then LeBron James if you really want to spend a ton of money. I'm trying to get as many Pink Diamond Pumpkins. Pink Diamond Pumpkins. Pink Diamond Pumpkins. I can't even speak anymore. Oh my goodness. But you get what I'm saying. So the Pink Diamond Pumpkins up in here. So I'm trying to collect those. So you could definitely still go after the 92 plus overall premium. There's definitely some good diamonds out there, but you have a chance of getting a female, which if you get a female out of this pack, it was not worth it. One of my boys again is asking me if he should open that or if he should go for something else. And I will say, like, outside of the diamonds and the amethyst, they made them so easy to get where it's just one amethyst, which I do like, don't get me wrong. Like, one amethyst for one amethyst player, perfect, right? One diamond event card for one diamond, beautiful, love it. But I think they definitely should have added more for the people that can't get Hakeem, you know, and then, of course, the people that can't get LeBron James. So I think, in my opinion, probably the 92 plus overall premium if you didn't already get, like, the duos, which the duos would come in handy if you're trying to do any of the exchanges. Like, there's 2 diamonds that you could potentially use, you know, to, well, these aren't diamonds. They're lower tier, but they become diamonds, right? I think they're amethyst, and then these are, I think clay is an emerald or sapphire, same with Boogie. So you can definitely like get that as well, but outside of the players, the free diamonds and the free amethyst at that point, probably go with the, you know, 92 plus overall premium, just because there's definitely some diamonds like Rudy that you would want. You know, maybe Yao Ming if you get lucky. You know, some of the new diamonds that came out this week as well. You know, for example, Castle, that could definitely be something. And again, the bad news is the fact that they recycled that, so most likely they're going to be recycling the agendas that we saw last week, which obviously were just these. So it doesn't look like we're going to be getting any new ones. We will find out obviously in the next couple of days if they are. I'm hoping that I'm wrong with that. Hopefully 2K kind of is like, okay, this is the final week. You know, this is going to be expiring on the 14th of course, November. So I'm hoping they add some agendas and challenges between then. I feel like it'd be kind of cool to like include that within the moment challenges as well. Just make it where we can get some pumpkins, because they do have the diamond one, and then that's about it. So, you know, looking at the streak, with this being, you know, Sunday win streak tomorrow, you know, after that, it might be a GG for those that want to get more pieces, right? So I'm hoping I'm wrong with that, but that is, of course, one of the biggest, you know, bad news, because this event was looking pretty... Like, I like the beginning of it because of the players, but they did not execute it the way that everybody wanted them to, which really sucks. I was really hoping, again, they would have just added at least like 5 more Pink Diamond Pumpkins for free, right? And then that way people would be like, okay, maybe I might be able to grind out Hakeem. Maybe I'll go after all these players. And then if they were to give out more Pink Diamond, you know, Pumpkins, then people would more likely, you know, open packs, right? Because if they gave out, like, say... you know, 7 Pink Diamond Pumpkins or 10, then people would be like, oh, I only need 5 for Hakeem. And then 2K, you would have made your money, right? So I feel like moving forward, obviously, this is the first event. We are coming to the end of it, obviously. So the win streak is going to be tomorrow. I'll be sure to keep you guys updated if they do add more challenges for pumpkins. But in the meantime, definitely check out the No Money Spent series. Check out the other videos. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.